Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to explore a little deeper about the emotion anger, which we talked about in class today. We're going to read a story called The Day Jace Kelly Popped, and we're also going to complete a worksheet where you talk about one time that you got angry. So, The Day Jace Kelly Popped, written by Miss Rex. There's something you should know about Jace Kelly. He wasn't the smartest kid in school or the most popular. He never got picked first to play kickball at recess. Jace Kelly knew he was nothing special. Well, that's what he thought. Jace woke up late on a Monday morning, feeling sleepy and ready to crawl back into bed. He wondered if his mom would believe he was sick if he coughed during breakfast. It turns out she wouldn't. Jace, already in a bad mood, couldn't stand all the questions his little brother was asking him. "Brady," Jace whined, "just stop talking. You are so annoying." As Jace was listening to his mother's angry voice, he couldn't help but feel a little sorry for snapping at Brady. But he still couldn't get out of his bad mood. To make matters worse, Jace had to walk to his bus stop in the rain, getting muddy water in his shoes. By the time he arrived at school, he was almost ready to pop. Jace was so frustrated that he ignored everyone that said hi to him in his classroom. Then Jace looked into his book bag. He forgot his homework. Smack, rip, crunch! Jace threw his books on the ground and stormed out of the room. As Jace sat outside his classroom door, he knew he went too far. After apologizing to his class and cleaning up his books, Jace promised himself that he would never get that angry again. You see, Jace was special. And then I'm going to read the back of this. It says, how to stay calm. Take deep breaths, take a break, talk to a friend, exercise or play, count to 10, and draw a picture. And that was written by Jace Kelly. So, now we're going to go in and we're going to do our worksheet. So, this worksheet says, one time I popped. So, you're going to tell a story about what happened that made you in a bad mood, just like how Jace was. So the first question says, what happened to make your bad mood scale go up? What thoughts were you having? So we need to take a second and complete this section. So what happened to make your bad mood scale go up? I want you to also think about what thoughts were you having when this bad situation occurred? When you finish with that section, we're going to go on. The next box says, I popped. What did you do when you popped? What happened? I want you guys to write what happened when you popped. And then the next question says, how did you feel? So think about all the emotions that we talked about today in class, and I want you to reflect on how did you feel. Take a minute to fill that out. All right, so at this time, you should have the first two boxes filled out. So it says, tell the story. You should have filled out the going up box and the I pop box. So now we're going to retell the story. So the first question in the going up box says, when those things were happening, how could you change your thoughts? So you're going to look back up to what you wrote down on your original thoughts. What thoughts were you having up here in the top box? And you're going to go down and think, when those bad thoughts were happening, how could you have changed those thoughts? Next, in the going down box, you're going to fill out this. And this says, when calming strategies could you have used to stop that pop? And how would you feel? So if you remember, Jace Kelly had 5 different strategies that he used. So I want you to write down a strategy that you could have used to stop from getting that angry and popping. And then it says, remember, good thoughts equals good feelings equals good things. So these were Jace Kelly's tips to stay calm, if you remember. Take a deep breath, take a break, talk to a friend, exercise or play, count to 10, draw a picture, and I want you to write in number 7. You write in your idea that you wrote in the box above, and then make sure to write your name because you're the author of the story. So down here in box 7, you should use what strategy would you use, and you're going to put it down for box 7 down here. And once you complete this activity, I would like for you to bring it to class tomorrow, and I will check it to make sure that it is done correctly. Take a moment, re-listen to this video if you need to hear me say the questions again. Take your time and fill it out, and really think of a time that you got angry. The emotion that we focused on today was anger, and how you could feel better from being angry, just like Jace Kelly did in our story. Have a good day, boys and girls.